Josh Peck just fucking, like, killed me. I was watching his mukbang video, or mukbang, however you fucking pronounce it, okay? With Gabby Hanna. Sorry. Okay, my friend's gonna hate me. Like, I don't know why I did that. Okay, I just picked the book up and, like, what? It's her Korean book. Remember my friend who wants to learn Korean? Well, I ordered her book and it's here. And it's cool. It's actually pretty cool looking. I wonder if they have it in a Japanese version. She's probably cringing so hard that I'm touching her precious book. She's very particular about this kind of stuff. She's gonna kill me. I love you. Please don't kill me. But Josh Peck kind of just, like, gave me, like, a fucking wake-up call. And he was kind of like, I don't understand the people who complain about their lives because, like, fix yourself. He's basically like, fix yourself, blah, blah. Like, there's medicine, there's therapy, there's outlets, there's, like, talking about it, there's, like, all this stuff. And he was like, fix it. You know how? You just don't want to, so quit complaining about it. And I was like, it's true though. Yeah, it is true. I think a lot of it though has to do with, like, I'm afraid. Because, well, I mean, if I would live, like, by myself and I could do it by myself, I would be totally fine with it. But because I live with my family, like, it's a little bit more terrifying because, like, my family can be incredibly judgmental sometimes. Also, I took the narcissistic test, and here's the thing. On a couple of them, I literally wanted to say both, but both wasn't an option, so I had to pick one. And then on a couple of them, like, one of them was like, are you comfortable with your body? And I was like, and then the other one was like, do you like looking at your body? And I'm just like, well, it depends, okay? Because, like, sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. And there are certain parts of my body that I like more than others. So, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? When you wanna say no, but you're not your head yes, what do you mean? God, why, Justin Bieber? Shut the fuck up. Why? Just, I hate myself. Also, the wire, I don't know if I talked about it, but, like, we're doing a vertical garden at our school for environmental, and there's this green wire that I have that's basically like a cable, and it's so thick, and we couldn't cut it, and so they were like, let's just buy a new wire. Also, I have to go and buy some seeds, the mint and clover seeds, because that's what we're planting. So yeah. I wonder if my uncle's coming over today. But if he's not, then I can just walk over there by myself. It's fine. But yeah, just kind of slapped me in the face in the sweetest possible way and was like, yeah, bitch needs to pull it together. And I was like, yeah, I know. So I think I might start my period soon, which is weird because, like, usually my period's like misses months, but I've been cramping. I don't know. But anyways, I took the narcissistic test or whatever, and, like, average is like 12, I think, and I got, well, they said 20 is a narcissist, and then they said 12 to 17. Oh, no, they said 12 is average, and then they said that 17 or, like, around 18 is what, like, a usual celebrity has. And then I got a 7. So I'm below average in the narcissistic department. Which is weird because what? Like, to me, it's just really confusing because, like, I feel like I talk about myself a lot. And I talk to a camera and look at myself every day. Like, more than once a day, most days. Like, how am I not, what? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? Does it make... Oh, and then there was, like, the question that was, like, do you like compliments or do you not like compliments? And I was really, like, it was like, do you get embarrassed from compliments or do you love compliments? And I was like, I don't get embarrassed, I just don't like them. Like, I really have a particular reason other than, like, I just don't want to accept them. It's not that they embarrass me. Like, I'm not a shy little girl. It's like, please stop. Like, I don't believe you. Like, no, I'm not that. I just don't believe them because I have that much insecurities. Like, that many insecurities. I just, like, refuse. But, like, does that mean that I think they're wrong? Sometimes. And sometimes not. Like, it depends. But I still refuse to accept their compliment because, like, I just don't like compliments. Like, it's not a thing. I don't get embarrassed by them. I just don't like them. So, I don't know. And then the other one was, like, do you, like being the center of attention? Sometimes. The majority of the time, not, though. Like, the majority of the time, no. But sometimes, but most of the time not. So, like, maybe I'm not a narcissist, which is really confusing for me because, like, my entire humor is based off me being a narcissist. Like, I don't know what to do with my life. I'm kidding. But, like, it's just really confusing because, like, I thought I had it all together, but clearly I don't. I mean, you can never have it all together, but still. Itchy. I mean, not itchy. It's like it hurts. Why did that so hard for me to say? Okay. I think I need to cut my nails soon. They're getting really long and like wonky. Yeah, they like do weird stuff when they get long. Like they get like all weird and like I don't know. They get weird when they get long. I don't know, maybe I'm not as narcissistic as I thought. It's weird because, like, all of my jokes are based on my narcissism. And, like, I know I'm, like, very... Or I thought it was very narcissistic because, like, how can you not be a narcissistic when you make videos about yourself every day? Multiple times a day. Like, I don't get it. Like, maybe the test isn't accurate because, like... Yeah, the test is probably not accurate because, like... How am I a 7? Like, it's not that I want to be a narcissist. It's just that, like, I've always thought I was a narcissistic. Like, even when I was little, like, I loved taking pictures. Like, I like looking at myself in the mirror. Like, I know I'm a narcissist, but, like, at the same time, I'm not a narcissist. Like, I don't know. It's very confusing. I feel like I am a narcissist, but, like, I have the potential of being, like, a total bitchy narcissist. But, like, I hold myself back. And then, so maybe that's why I'm not a full narcissist. I don't know. It's very confusing. I feel like I am going through what, like, people in their, like, 20s or 30s go through normally. And, like, I'm only 17 and I'm going through this shit. And I'm just, like growing faster than my peers. And it's really fucking weird because they're, like, living their life being like, yo, look at me. Like, I'm having, like the funnest time of my life. Or, like, I hate everyone. Or, like, I'm living the best life, or like, this is high school, like, I've got friends, I've got enemies, like, haha, pettiness, and I'm just over here, like, having a midlife crisis. Like, what? I don't understand. Help me, please. Oh, shit. Sorry, you're leaning, I'm leaning you against my knee, which is leaning against the bed, and like I slipped and it fell, like, we're doing great. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. I sounded like an old woman. Lord knows I don't look like an old woman though. I look like a fucking like baby doll. Like, no, that's false. Baby dolls are cute. I'm not cute. I look like a fucking toddler. Minus the adorable innocence. Maybe I'm a sociopath. I didn't take the sociopath test yet. Maybe I should take the sociopath test and figure it out. Because, like, it kind of makes sense why they think I wouldn't be a narcissist, but I still think I am a narcissist. Even though I got, like, a low score on the narcissist test. But, like, and I took it twice, just to be sure. I was like, boo-boo, I ain't taking this seriously, and I took it twice. And both times I got a 7, and I was like, great. Like, awesome. Like, we're doing swell. But I think maybe I should take the sociopath test and, like, figure it out, because, like, I don't know. I don't even remember what a sociopath is, really. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Wow, blah, blah. Oh, 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 oh. Guacamole, guacamole. Incessant vines stuck in my head. That's great. Awesome. Love life. Tired. I don't know if you guys know, but there's this like little like book, like it's a kid's book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and it's a great kid's book. I used to love it as a kid, and it's basically about this caterpillar who gets hungry and he eats a mulberry leaf, but he's still hungry after the mulberry leaf, so he eats like a pear, and then the pear doesn't satisfy him, so he continues eating the fruit until he eats all of the fruit. And then after he eats the fruit, he goes on to human food. So, like, he goes through ice cream, he goes through sausages, he goes through pizza. Like, and throughout this, he's still hungry. And, like, he continues getting fatter and fatter. Me! Anyways. So he's getting fatter and fatter and gets sick, and then he realizes his wrong and his selfishness in eating all of that food or whatever. And that's like the plot of the story. Like, you get sick if you're too selfish or whatever. I don't know. It's a cute little story. It's very artistic. It's pretty. And we decided to paint that on our pot because we have three flower pots for our plants in environmental science for our vertical garden. And since we couldn't use my cord, we couldn't really like build the structure yet. So we like trying to think of what to do, and then we were like, cool, let's paint our thing. And so we ended up painting our thing. And my friend and I, we ended up painting the very hungry caterpillar and our stuff, and then the fruit around him. And then our other friends in the group, they one of them made like a horse, but it ended up looking more like a donkey. And then bees, and then like grass and stuff. I think she was trying to make a meadow or something. And then the other friend was like making like a savanna almost. Like she made a giraffe, she made like an elephant. Like, it was weird, but it was cool. And so yeah, we all have our 3 decorated pots now, while everyone else was doing their brunt work and like working on building their little vertical structures, and we're just over here like, art class. Like, it was funny. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a nap now, or whatever it is that you do when you're tired, other than sleep. Good night.